Today marks 27 days with Bridger. What do I think? Well, throughout the night, today's the 28th. No, I'm on Mountain Time, so it's still the 27th. But it's like 11 o'clock at night, so it's midnight Central Time right now. But throughout the night, I am going to think of everything I can say and tell you 27 days in. What I'll start off with saying is that there's a lot of chiefs and not enough Indians. Or there's a lot of people that think they're chiefs. Maybe they're not all chiefs, but there's a lot of guys that think they're chiefs. And there's a lot of people, a lot of guys with power, supervisors, stuff like that, that don't care your situation. They only care about if the oil gets moved. But there's a good thing, because not everybody in the company has that mentality. What I've been told is that's the old Bridger mentality, the mentality before the buyout. And we'll also talk about the new Bridger mentality, the new people like Krista, the recruiters and retention, and Shay, and the AOMs, and the guys that started from the bottom and worked their way up to the top. I want to be as honest, but I don't want to be a downer for people that want to come over here. I think that there could be a lot of money made here. You just have to put up with the crap. You know, luckily I'm running nights. Since they moved us to Carlsbad, we haven't had to hear from our supervisor. The supervisor is just really cool. We just do our job and he leaves us alone. My other supervisor, on the other hand, he was alright, but it was just so like micromanaging. You need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this, you need to do this. You know, just let me do what I need to do and I'll get it done. But anyways, let's talk. Alright, excuse me, because I'm doing this video as the night goes on every chance I get. As I'm waiting to pump or waiting to offload or whatever. So problem number one is I feel like some of the supervisors don't understand that you're an owner-operator. They want you to do what makes Bridger money, which I understand. Bridger has to make money, but so does me. You know, so does my truck. So what they do, or what I experience, is if you don't take this load, there may be no more for you tonight. And you know, it's a load that's obviously, it's a 30-mile load, which would pay decent if it was a normal 30-mile load. But this is a load that takes you 4 hours to do, and you know, you're going to come out at $15 or $10 an hour. You'll just be behind. It won't work for you. But if you tried to turn that down, because we're not forced dispatch, they want to try to force you to take it. They want to tell you, hey, if you don't have to take it. They say you don't have to take it, but there may not be another one for you to take. Well, you know, I'd rather just sit at the truck stop and not burn fuel, not burn money, not put miles on my truck so I don't have to pay for the maintenance account, than to run for free. So that's problem number one, is that some supervisors or some people feel that they need to force you or coerce you to do things. You know what? I'm cool with doing something that makes Bridger money. That's all. This is what it's all about, is to make Bridger money. But I gotta make money. You know, I gotta make money too, and I think I will. If you can put up with all the crap, I think you can make money. Like me, I'm running nights. I don't have to talk to anybody. I just do what I need to do. When the pumpers are out here, you just be real friendly with them. Don't get kicked off any of the sides, and you'll be fine. Sorry, I keep looking. I'm waiting in line right now, so I keep looking over there to make sure that it's not my turn. Problem number two is maintenance. This new plan, the $750 a month for the truck and trailer, and the 26 cents a mile maintenance plan, bumper to bumper, is awesome, right? But there's a couple of questions I haven't been able to get answered, and I'll try to get more answers this week. Is that 26 cents per mile loaded and empty, or is that 26 cents per mile loaded? Because sometimes I deadhead 20, 30 miles a trip, you know? Am I paying the 26 cents miles for that? Because if I am, it's not doing too well. And then say you average like 200 miles a month or 200 miles a day, you're paying like $20,000, $22,000 a year for this maintenance plan. How much maintenance do you have done on your truck? Not big giant stuff, you know, because what's the chances of your motor going out? These trucks should be under warranty anyhow. But how much maintenance do you have done on your truck to equal out to $20,000? So it's cool, you can get anything fixed, but is it a good deal? Another problem with the maintenance plan is that we are drivers. We work 7 days a week, not really, 6 days a week, but drivers are on the road 7 days a week, 24 hours a day, every day, holidays, weekends. The guy that has to approve all maintenance repairs, and this is no dig against him because I imagine he's just overworked. He works in an office in Dallas, probably like an 8 to 5. He does answer his cell phone, and he does answer text messages, but what if we catch him during dinner at a restaurant? Or what if we catch him while he's driving down the road? Why is there no backup? Why is there no, why can't dispatch approve repairs? Why can't we call in dispatch and say, hey, I got a flat tire, I need a service truck? You know, this hasn't happened with me, with him. But what if you call him and you say, hey, I blew my transmission, I need a tow truck, and I need to go to the dealership. What if he's at dinner with his wife? What can he do? You know, what can he there's not much he can do. What if he's on his anniversary date? What if he has his phone turned off? What if he's in a movie and his phone's turned off for an hour and a half, 2 hours? You guys sit on the side of the road, not know what's going on? Because he's the only one that can improve our maintenance, which is fine. I understand they want to they don't want to have too many hands in the pot, but there needs to be some kind of backup just in case something happens. Like right now it's 2:27 a.m. Central Time, it's 1:27 here. What if I broke down now? Would I be sitting until 8 o'clock? Tomorrow's a holiday, tomorrow's Memorial Day. What would I do? I don't know. That's problem number 2. Problem number 3 is a lot like problem number 1. Out in the field, there's a disconnect between the field and what you're told when you come on. There's a huge, in the field, I don't care, whatever, I don't care, get it done. I don't care how bad it hurts you, not physically hurts you, but financially hurts you. I don't care if I can't give you your advance. I don't care if you have to eat ramen noodles for 7 days. You have no choice, you have to work. There's just a huge disconnect. And I'm not asking for us to be like babied, you know, but what about the respect, you know? We make the money for Bridger. You know, we haul the oil, we pay for recruiting, we pay for operations, we pay for these supervisors, pickup trucks, we pay for their pay. I don't want you to act like I'm King Kong or anything like that. I just want the respect, you know? If I'm saying, hey, this isn't going to work for me, and then you tell me, well, other people do it. Cool, other people do it. Give it to them. Let them do it. If I don't want to do it, then respect that. You know, in the end, it really comes down to if I'm making money. Problem number 4. Drivers out here, they've been out here for a month at a time. You know, nobody really lives in Carlsbad. Everybody lives somewhere else. Or Pecos. Who lives in Pecos, Texas? You know, it's literally the bleep hole of America. It's terrible. So drivers out here, they're out here for a month at a time. We work a 6-1 usually. In the oil field, there's a 24-hour reset instead of a 34-hour reset, which is great. So they are working out here for 3-4 weeks at a time, and they want to go home. They want to see their family, right? Anybody would. It's different. You can't just go home because unlike over the road, like you lease a truck over the road, you can get a load home and you can sit on it for 2 or 3 days, and then you could go deliver it, and you're not out a whole bunch of money because you were able to route yourself through the house. Here, you can't do that. Here, our work is here. Our work doesn't go from here to Colorado, even though we have work in Colorado, or from here to Wisconsin. You can't get a load from here to Wisconsin. So you just have to drive home. I brought my car or my truck here, or fly home. But the problem is, when you go home, you can only go home for a couple days because you're still racking up, your payment's still going on. Everything's still going on. And I know we signed up for it. We signed up for our lease. But what would be awesome of the company is if it was something along the lines of, you're going home, you stayed out for 21 days, you stayed out for 14 days, we're going to waive your payment for 4 days. Go home for 4 days. We're going to waive your payment, you know? That way you don't have any expenses to worry about. You're not going to come back and be in the hole. Your payment is taken care of by us for 4 days. What's 4 days to Bridger? You know what I mean? I know it's going to mess up our driver utilization or whatever they call it. All these numbers that they send us and say, you're not working enough days, blah, 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 whatever. But 4 days, 5 days. If somebody works 21 days, give them 4 days, 5 days. Pay their truck payment or roll their truck payment to the back, or give us a coupon every week that we work that we can put towards a day to our truck payment. It's sad because I see a lot of these guys, and I think a lot of the negative attitude out here is honestly because the guys can't get out of here to go home to get to the real life. They can't get away. I work my 6 days, and then I do my 24-hour reset, which falls on Tuesdays. But I can't go do anything, because I'll sleep during the day. I reset during the night because that's when I would actually work. And I can't. It's not like I can I'm too tired to stay up all day. So I have to sleep. And then when you wake up at night, there's nothing to do. So these guys, I imagine, and I don't know this for sure because I'm not experiencing it, but I imagine the attitude that they have towards the company is coming from that they can't have a life. And most time in trucking, you can't have a life anyways, but they can't go see their family. You can't go see their kids. They can't go see their grandparents. They can't just go do normal things, because if they leave on top of their flight or their travel home or their wife coming to see them, they've got to stress about their truck payment, their insurance. They've got to stress. I understand fuel because that's still going to be in your truck when you get back, but they've got to stress about their truck payment, and insurance. Why doesn't Bridger just do my truck payment and insurance come out to like $78 a day? Why don't they just give us $80 little vouchers every week? In 3 weeks you have 3 vouchers, maybe a voucher and a half or something every week. That way you can go home for 4 days, a day of travel there and back. You'll have 3 days at home and you'll be able to enjoy your home life. I imagine the atmosphere would be much better, because right now it's pretty toxic. It really is. And everything I'm seeing is it's possible to make money. Everything that we're being told, I haven't got my settlement yet, so just hold that there. But everything I'm being told seems like it's possible to make money. Seems like I can make money. It's in my control. But you've got to put up with so much BS. I talked to Krista, my recruiter, and I just told her some problems that I saw. Some things that I saw out here, like driver complaints and some things that I dealt with. And it seems like they're actively trying to fix these problems. I said orientation, the way it is, it's 3 days, and then you gotta go train for 3 days, and then by the time orientation's over and you test, it'll be like Tuesday or Wednesday or Thursday. Well, our pay cycle is Sunday to Saturday at midnight. So your first paycheck will only be 3 days, and if you get fuel, you'll be in the hole. You'll know $500 if you fill up your truck, and you'll be in the hole your first paycheck. So she said they fixed the orientation now is only 1 day, and you do most of your God, it's taking forever over here. You do most of your testing and stuff before you get there. That way you're not wasting all that time in orientation. So that's pretty tight. That's awesome, actually, because it gives you an opportunity to get in your own truck a lot faster and make your own money. Hey, that's it for this video. I gotta go unload. I gotta drive over here. So that's it for this one. It's a kind of a rant. Don't take it as a rant. I don't think there's everything negative about Bridger. I'm gonna make a whole list of positives, and we'll go from there. Adios. Peace out.